Hit it, man.
Finally,
Shit, it's loud.
the Jones in the Spoon have come back to Los Angeles.
Why is that so
this
loud?
Is very loud in my ears. But the Jones. Wait, there it is. The Jones in the Spoon have
Where
come.
the fuck is that coming from? Jesus Christ! Oh my God! What the? Is it this one?
No,
Keep going. You're good. Keep going.
I don't know what's.
There it is. Holy shit. Welcome back, everybody. That was loud, man. Why was that so loud?
I have no clue.
Holy moly. God damn. Yo, what's up? It's a new JD and Paulcast, baby. We are here. Do we have one of those? Oh, we do. That is fucking loud. We got to figure out why that's so loud.
I guess my ears must be damaged, because that sounded fine to me.
No. Did we bring our volume up or something? No.
Years of DJing have taken a toll on my ears.
No big deal. Hi. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Oh my gosh. Are we here? I think so. We appreciate y'all for being back with us. And today we're talking about The Last of Us on HBO.
The TV show.
Max.
Where's your jacket? Where's your jacket, JD?
It's at home. I got the backpack.
Show us the backpack. Product placement.
I don't want to do it. We've gotten it took so long to sit down and get this
Okay,
going.
let's just go. All right. Well, people, one of the greatest games of modern generation that people keep talking about, The Last of Us, was finally made into a monumental blockbuster television show by the great folks at Home Box Office. That's what we call it, the Home Box Entertainment.
Is that where it's
That's
from?
what HBO stands for.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
HBO Max, because
What's the Max for?
because it used to be HBO Go, and then they bought Warner, and then it became HBO Max, and it's been they bought Warner and DC.
Yeah. I wish I knew, because I worked over at what's it called when they had that going. But yeah, HBO Maximus
Prime. No, that's Amazon. Wrong.
Amazon Prime.
They paid me a lot though, so shout out to Amazon.
They pay you a lot.
Well, when I worked on some of their shows, so
Okay.
shout out to Bezos.
Shout out. I don't know if I don't think it's healthy to shout out Bezos.
Well, he paid me very well over the last year, so
Was it really him though? Wasn't it just the
they were Bezos bucks.
Bezos bucks? I love that. That's a hilarious name. All right. The Last of Us part frickin' whatever you want to call it. Season 1.
Season 1.
Part 1.
Part 1.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird because we'll get there. So yeah, it starts off pretty much like the first episode is literally a recreation of the beginning of the game, except they give you a little bit more detail on what is actually happening in the world. Like it's instead of the spores being spread, it's tendril things. Cordyceps.
Yeah, I feel like they did a good job I think they did a good job of transferring the plot line to television, because it kind of, I guess, doesn't make the most sense if you really think about it. Outside of video game terminology or something, but I think they did a good job of setting that up in a way where we're like, okay, cool. So now we've got these what do you call them? Cauliflower man. Cauliflower men and women being transformed into these monsters, and now we gotta
survive.
But you know what? You know the funny thing about that show is they're not the enemy of the show. It's not about the cauliflower man. It's not about this infection. It's about people. It's about how people are, well, obviously humanity's worst nightmare, but they are the last of us. That's what I thought after I finished playing the game. I was sitting back and I said to myself, "Oh, okay. Human beings are terrible. That's the purpose of this entire storyline." Kind of, sort of. I don't know.
But that's like with most zombie fiction. Is just like the zombies are just backdrops to other things happening. They're like, oh, humans are. That was the Walking Dead's problem. It was just like every season is we're going to a new area. Oh, hey, there's people. They're inviting us into this group. oh no, they're cannibals. You got to kill them all and move on. And that was just rinse and repeat every season.
That's so funny. Just we gotta kill them all, and they're terrible. Like that's true though. I guess that's how it goes. How did you? Well, not even how did you like the show? Did you think this show needed to be made? That's a thought process that I went through when I first saw it. I was like, huh, who's this? I mean, obviously it's for the fans.
Yeah.
But is it like, you know how we all complain about adaptations of TV and movies? My brain was like, is this something that we want or need right now? But I will say I'm glad we got it. It's the one that I genuinely sat back and was like, oh, okay, that was good. I'm glad we got that.
Yeah. Something that I had to bring up to my cousins are watching the show, but they have no clue about the game.
That's so strange to me.
Yeah. So like I have to show her. She's just like, well, we're going to obviously talk about spoilers. And plus the game is like 10 years old at this point. So we're just gonna 4
years since the last one.
I'm talking about season 1, like the first.
Oh my God! It's a decade. Yeah,
so
it's a decade. That one's a decade.
It's almost like 10 years. So like the opening of the game, like why did they kill the daughter off in the first episode? I was like, I don't think you understand that most of that first episode is legitimately 1-for-1 the game. And then I showed her, I sent her the video. She's like, I've seen the show and I've seen the game, but I still cried. I was like, yeah. So these are what video games are now. Because who's this for? My mom doesn't watch video games. She's seen me play Last of Us Part 2 during the pandemic, and she thought like the actors were real people.
Might as well have been. It felt and looked fairly real. But no, I know exactly what you're saying. You get that bit of a little bit of a disassociation with the characters and the storyline and the connective tissue between the TV show and the game is what I think really set it apart from other projects. Now, not to say that it's even that hard to do because it's a real life story. Like, it's not real, but in the sense of it's humans, there's real people. It's harder to recreate something like that than it is to recreate a Sonic the Hedgehog movie with anthropomorphic animals running really fast. So I think it's just one of those things where, oh my goodness, it's nice that they actually use things from the game, from the story, which we genuinely, is whenever you get one of those, you think, okay, how can they mess this up? And it was one of the first times where I was like, oh, okay. How much more are they going to get accurately? That's cool.
Yeah, because like even the things they did change about the story was still good because like one of like the things that I realized when watching the show compared to the game is there's way less zombies for them to fight because like by the time any of the big story beats happen, Joel's killed thousands of zombies, murdered hundreds of people by the time. So it's just like every fight that they would be in the show seemed more desperate than they would be compared to the game because by that point it's light work. It's just like but like the first episode with the clickers when like they're fighting them, and in the game we just like, all right, throw a brick, run up on them, stab them. But like the fact that they showed them being wild, crazy crump dancing zombies just going nuts, just showing the real threat of them because like we're used to taking them out so easily in the video game because we're in control, but to the people in the world, the zombies, like they are beasts.
Yeah.
And they kiss you to death. That's one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do. Well, I thought, is that like canon that was it kissing? It was well that so, they just showed Tess get that one like even spore thing.
Even when like they showed the dead lady when they did that flashback in episode 2 when she's on the bed and like the lady got close to her mouth and the tendrils started coming out.
On the bed in episode 2.
Remember like they did the flashback of the lady, like they pulled her out of the restaurant. It was like, yo, this is going down. What's happening? It's just like bomb. It says bomb everybody.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Because she went to go check out one of the bodies and she cut him open, like you see the spore in the leg. And then when she went to like look in its face.
The Asian lady. And it
started crawling out of the zombie's mouth.
Yeah.
Trying to.
Yeah, it was looking for a host to continue its rampage with. Yeah, no, I get that. That makes sense. Yeah, no, for sure. That absolutely did happen, and I think it was well orchestrated. I sat back and I said when I was first watching it, I was like, okay. Even the little intro in the beginning with the like in the 1960s, we're talking about
Global warming.
mushrooms. Sorry, yeah, we're talking about mushrooms. Now, the thing about mushrooms is, I mean, actually, that was more the host. It was the guy who came on who was a scientist who was like, well, these cordyceps could really turn into something pretty dire if we let it. But
Let's say if the world gets hotter,
right?
Global warming.
Well, wait, haven't you seen those? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut. I forgot to cut to you. Do the global warming thing one more time. If the world gets hot, if the world gets hotter, look into the
global warming.
Look into the lens. And do it one more time.
Global warming.
There you go.
Warming of the globe.
Yeah.
All of the microplastics that you guys love. I'm sorry.
Microplastics?
Yep.
Why'd you say you're sorry?
We're about to go into a rant. I just gotta cut it off.
Nah, you're good. Yeah, man. I thought, but no, did you not see that whole story that came out about the fact that you can drink, I don't care. That whole, what was it? As soon as that show ended, they were like, we've got new information about
Oh, I sent you that.
Fungal. Yeah. About fungal stuff. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. This is getting a little too close for comfort now. What's happening? So, I mean,
it's gonna happen, man. We're out of here. Mother Nature's trying to get rid of us.
It's gonna happen, man. Man, we out of here.
Do you not see what's happening in society? Mother Nature's trying to get us out the paint. Fungal infection? Okay, bring it.
Yeah, that's true. I saw that. We saw that. That was not the most comfortable thing to read. I will say that. I kind of saw that and I was like, why is Paul sending me this a day after we just finished The Last of Us?
Well, because it also brought it up because of Devin.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. Our buddy Gabe's wife Devin is terrified of the thought of this actually happening because she doesn't like the way that like
mushrooms.
She doesn't like the way that mushrooms and fungus and fungal stuff grows and moves over from one host to the next. So she was genuinely concerned. And then next thing you know, you saw that article, you thought it was a good idea to send it, and I'm sure it terrified her. So
that's why I sent it to Gabe. I could have just sent it straight to Devin.
Oh, you sent it? Yeah. You should have sent it to her.
No, I'm not gonna.
I mean, yeah, who knows? Must have maybe overstayed our welcome. That's what I'm seeing. We didn't even mention at the beginning. I should have mentioned it. Hey, we got a new YouTube channel, everybody. YouTube.com/JD and Paulcast. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe. We will be uploading episodes and clips, and we also have. Oh, yes.
Watch our stuff.
Oh, they can't even see us holding hands because the computer. Oh, here we go. Remember what we did? Ebony and Ivory.
Well,
you got some short ass arms, bro.
I told you, like I'm a short king.
Short king. Yeah. So yeah, just a heads up. We also have a TikTok, Instagram, and that's it. I think TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. That's all that matters. I'm not putting any work into anything else. All right. So episode 1 to me hit it right on the head. I think the what do you call that? The expectations were met in episode 1 where they followed it verbatim and showed the characters the way that I remember them. Now, obviously I love this, but it's not about race. It's not about race, but I think we can both agree this is the Lastamos. It is our
I'm not getting canceled.
Joel and what you told me this? Nope. Joel and Tomas. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny as hell. That but yeah, I guess I don't know.
Tomas.
What's the name?
Joel.
What's Pedro Pascal's a little? He's definitely not white passing. People just don't care. This is the first time I've seen a person be casted as a different race and nobody give a crap.
Because people love...
Maybe because he's amazing as an actor.
I don't think you understand how much people love Pedro Pascal. He is the Mandalorian.
He is.
A man who spends a lot of time under a mask. I think that's also why they don't wear the gas mask.
Or is he?
I don't know anything about that.
They made articles about, like he's spoken to people about it.
I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
don't know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. Should I tell him?
I don't know anything.
Should I tell him?
I don't know anything. Anyways,
His daughter was black too. That was kind of
shout out to Tandy Newton. It's his daughter.
Tandy Newton. Wait,
exactly like her mom. So yeah, it's just Joel Pedro Pascal. People just love him.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's cool.
And so so he's dope. He's dope. He played Joel. The only thing I do wish they would have showed more of in that show with him is the brutality that Joel has, because he
didn't get as gruesome as he could.
Yeah, because they only kept one scene of him being the shithead that Joel too, including the last episode. The torture scene with the knife, and he's just
in the knee,
in the knee, because that's straight up.
What are you doing, brother? What's happening?
I believe you.
He's like, don't worry, I believe you. Oh,
that's
brother,
straight from the game.
Brother, what the hell? Yeah, no, they did a good job of I feel like they did a good job of encapsulating what Joel's character not necessarily is in the game, but what he's capable of. Because we know what he's capable of because we've played it and we've gone through the massacre that is Joel. What's his last name? I don't think
he has a last name, but I forgot what it is.
Joel Smith.
Joel Mama.
Billy Joel. No, what'd you say?
Joel Mama.
Joel Mama. Wow, that was not worth it, but okay, Paul.
That was hilarious. The people are laughing.
Wait, where's the? There it is.
It's Miller.
Joel Miller? Oh, that doesn't sound like what he should be called, but I guess.
What should it be called, JD?
Joel Pascal. No, I don't know. Yo, did I tell you about what happened to me the other day?
No.
It's about to get racist. No, but not
Patreon. Everybody, Patreon.
We might need to make a Patreon. No, I don't want to. I mean, this is funny. Well, we'll talk about it. It's just this. I don't even know. Just because I just brought this up. The other day, I don't know if I should. Listen, the other day, I was going to buy some acai. I'm a fan of acai.
It's good.
It's delicious. It's healthy.
Damn, I could go for some right now.
We can get some after this. I was going to buy some acai, right? Right, normal. What? That's a normal day. Okay. I park my car in front of the acai place. I park it so that if anyone wants to park in front of me, there's enough room, but there's plenty of room between me and the car behind me. Literally about 2 feet. You can walk right through my back bumper and their front bumper. Mm-hmm. I get out of the car. I walk over into the acai place. Mm-hmm. And as soon as I walk in, some older black gentleman walks out. And as I'm walking towards / past him to get inside of this place, all I hear is, "Damn, brother, what you doing? You just gonna park just like that all close up on me, huh?" I was like, looking at it, and I was like, "Hey, excuse me? You got plenty of room, my dude." Also, it's not the fact that there was enough room in the back of my car to front of his car, 2 feet. There's like 8 feet behind him. He just didn't want to back up.
Oh, he
just wanted to scoot on out. Because yeah, it's late and the place is going to close soon, and it's more than likely that nobody's going to park next to me or in front of me. But I looked at him and I was just like, my guy, there's like 8 feet behind you. Literally no car behind him. But he was complaining about me being too close to the front of his car. So I just looked at him and I was like, "You got plenty of space behind you, my dude." And then out of nowhere, he said, "Oh, you don't know how to drive. You drive," and then, let me preface this with, this is racist. He said, "You drive like one of them Chinese folks." Yo, chill. Why'd you try to cut it? You can't cut my mic. I'm talking. I'm trying to tell them what the dude said.
Hey.
He didn't say a racial slur. He just said a racist thing. And he was like, "Yeah, you drive. Don't hit the goddamn button again." He said, "You drive like one of them." You want what the Paul? What are you doing?
Wait.
Just stop. Oh, there's a beep.
That's what I was trying to find.
Oh, can you beat me out? Do it. Talk.
Trying to
beat me. Go.
5.
Just go now. Hello. I'm trying to. There's nothing coming through. What happened? Now there it is. Okay, wait. Keep going. Okay, perfect. So here I go.
Okay.
You drive like one of them.
Okay.
Okay, saying someone's race Is it racist? What he said was racist. Me repeating it for context isn't racist. Okay. He said that. And as he said that, I looked at him and said, "Oh, you're crazy, bro." I didn't say anything bad, okay, Paul. Damn.
I was getting ready for the button.
I just looked at him and was like, "Oh, bro, you're a crazy person." I like looked at him and said, "Oh, man, you're crazy." And then I walked away and said, "Have a good night, sir," or "Have a nice night." And then he started like old black man shaming me. He was like, "Have a nice night. I'm crazy. What you trying to say, young brother? Listen here, young blood." And then I was just like, I hope he doesn't follow me back into this place because it's a very tiny little acai place. But yeah, it was quite hilarious.
Should put pause to that old man.
Should have put paws on him? Mm-hmm. No. Yeah. He was pretty tall too. And I was a short king in that scenario, so I didn't want to.
Was it Rory Bobo?
It might have been Rory Bobo.
Was he bald?
It might have been Rory Bobo. Might have been Rory Bobo.
Damn. Shout out to Rory Bobo, y'all.
No one remembered. Does anybody remember that stupid bit? All right, but yeah. So that's what happened. He basically said something that was just kind of stereotypical and racist, and then I kind of walked away and was like, "Oh, you're a crazy person." And then my brain was like, "JD, you need to write this down. This is good stand-up material. This is a very funny interaction. It's just very random."
No, listen here, young blood.
Yeah, listen here, young blood. I just was like, "Wait, what did you just say?" And I was like, "Oh, you're crazy, dude." And I walked away.
I'm crazy.
I'm the crazy one.
I'll kick you in your chest right now.
I'll kick you in your chest, little boy. Little boy. All right.
Back to the last.
Yeah. Literally that part. All right. So let's skip ahead. Episode 2 was great with Tess. They pretty much went through the LZ and ran into Ellie for the first time.
They did Tess dirty though in the show.
What do you mean?
Well, like her the way she died was
kind of corny.
Similar but different.
It felt like they had to do that just to show you how it spreads, so people didn't complain. Now, what's up? Yeah, how things spread. Yeah, go for it. What's up? Here, where's the beep? I got you.
No, there's no beep. You don't need a beep for this one. There's no beep. There's no beep on this one.
You don't need a beep?
In the show, she went out with the whimper. I mean, in the game, she went with the whimper. But in the show, she went out with a bang.
Wait, where's the... No, I got it. Your jokes suck.
That was a good one.
Wait, what's so good about it?
That was a good joke.
How did she? I don't even understand it. Went out with a whimper. She went out with a bang.
Because in the show, in the game, she gets shot down, but in the show, she goes out with an explosion.
Oh yeah.
So she went out,
but I didn't feel like she went out that way. I thought she went out by being kissed to death. So now
she got kissed. She dropped the lighter. The lighter hit the thing, and then the whole room exploded. She went out with a bang.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense in context, people.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool. She did go out with a bang. All right. Episode 2 went out with a bang. Episode 3, my favorite episode.
It was so beautiful.
It was so beautiful.
It was
great.
Because like when I was seeing like Nick Offerman cast as Frank, I was like, that's perfect. So I'm expecting him to be the old crazy man with the town that's rigged up.
Yeah.
But then they turned it into a love story about surviving the apocalypse with your lover.
Okay, for a second, you sounded like you were about to go off on a tangent.
Oh, no.
Because you were like, they started with a love story.
A beautiful love story about growing old together in the apocalypse.
Yeah, they did that, man. I thought that was a good story. I thought it was, I think for me, I thought it was a little, at first, I just wasn't aware that's where they were going. But they did a good job of sprinkling in pieces where like Joel came by with Tess. They talked about, trading, I don't know, tools or whatever. It's bartering and all that stuff. And then they ended up getting to a place where both of them, had their love story, and then they went out together with a bang. And literally, you know what I'm saying now.
I thought they just laid and cuddled and died. I don't think there was any.
Nah, bro, they banged that out, boy.
I don't think there's anything of that sort. I thought they just. I thought they was about to just.
No, I think they did fall asleep and die together. Because were they? No, nobody was no, they poisoned. They poisoned. I was like, nobody was infected, were they?
Yeah, because the dude who looked like Joel got sick, And he's just like, I want to have a nice, beautiful day. I want to get married. I want to go plant my things. We're going to have a nice dinner, and then I'm going to eat these drugs, and I'm just going to fall asleep and die on your arms.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that was beautiful. And then plot twist, he's just like, I drank that shit too. Then they died together.
I drank that shit too.
Beautiful. And they just died together.
Yeah, that was nice. I thought that was nice.
Probably a very painful death, high key, but it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. But also, you know what's kind of interesting? I say this from somebody who experienced not really the same thing, but I know what it's like. I was like, oh, that house gonna stink. I wasn't not trying to be negative. I say that because me and Pilar lived at a place where a person passed away in our building.
Oh.
Yeah, and and after a certain amount of time, people were like, what does that smell? So that's what, yeah.
How long did that person die?
I think they were there for like 6 days at least.
And nobody
Their sister came looking for them, some older dude. And he was nice. He was kind of finicky, but I don't know. He had some sort of disease or something. This is back when we lived at the place before we're at now.
Yeah.
And where I was streaming, my old streaming setup when we were streaming during quarantine, y'all. But I don't know what, I think he was sick, whatever his disease was. And I guess his sister called a few times and then one day came looking. And then that day they ended up contacting the police and finding him. So, and I just remember when they opened that door and it was, you can't really describe it. It was really nasty.
Delicious.
Yeah, I guess delicious is the word.
Human stew. That sucks.
Human stew? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
but yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. But now I realize that's why in the show they left the windows open.
They left it open and they locked the door.
Yeah, they said don't come in the door. They left the window open in that bedroom, I think. Which is even weirder because you would think that like maybe a monster or woodland creatures would jump into the window and maybe do nasty stuff. Get to chomping. But I don't know. Just things that happen in life, man. This is life we're talking about here.
It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good, baby.
We'll hit the dusty trail one day. But until then, we're gonna move on to episode. What was episode 4? That's when they went to not Pittsburgh.
Keep going.
Yeah, they went to Pittsburgh. Well, in the game they went to go to Pittsburgh. In the show they did the same thing, but in another place, and that's where we meet the two brothers, Sam and not Sam.
Was that episode 4?
That's 4 when they meet him at the end. Throughout that whole time.
Episode 4 was them going through the QZ. They ended up, at the end, because the dude was like, Ellie's like, aren't we gonna help that dude? And he's like, no. Speaking of which, let's actually, before we get into that, talk about a little bit of the casting one more time, because I was thinking when I first saw the show and I saw Ellie, I was like, I don't know, not really my Ellie. But you know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like her more than the one in the game now, personally.
See, I liked her as well, but the part that threw me off was in the last episode when the actress who played Ellie was in it.
Yeah, but she doesn't look like her. She sounds like her.
Kind of. A little bit.
Does she have the same face? No, she doesn't.
Close, but like I was like
close. What are you talking about? She looks like Elliot Page. That's what she's based off of.
Well, in the newer one, they kind of changed the face, but like,
yeah. Put your hands down. By the way, the hands thing makes that thing flare up.
My face is itchy.
No, you were doing this. You were doing your maestro shit, trying to explain. Wait, they can't even see me doing what I'm doing. Wait. All right.
I speak with my hands.
Yeah, that's nice. All right. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just saying, in the sense of like a little kid, I kind of see the character from the TV show as more of the type of Ellie that I would, I don't know, personally kind of like connect a kid to. I mean, the one in the game makes sense too, but I think the one in the game looks so much like a knockoff Elliot Page and maybe the lady you're talking about, So I don't know. Maybe that's just me thinking that way. But still, were you about to say something?
No, she was great. Lady Mormont from Game of Thrones.
Is that who that was?
Yeah.
I don't remember these characters.
She was the little girl who's assassinating all the old people.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the real Ellie. Yes, no. The girl who's cast as Ellie is the Queen of the North.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she was great. She can act her ass off in the episode. And there we go.
She's got a great English American thing going.
Yeah.
I don't know why we can't do that. It's because they're better actors.
Because to them, English or accent is more easier than theirs.
Who told you that?
That's what they say because
that's what they say.
Tuesday.
This feels racist.
Is it racist?
It can't be racist because they were the original colonizers.
This is true. Oi, bruv. Governor.
Oi, indeed, bruv.
I wish I had a man.
You wish you had a bruv? I'm your bruv.
Oh, no, a British accent. I wish I had authentic.
Let's do our best British accents real quick. You ready? Here, you want to go first or I'll go first?
You go first.
All right, here we go. I need something to talk about. Give me a topic.
Last of Us.
All right, here we go.
Be British Joel.
British Joel? I don't think I could do that, but I can give you something. All right, here we go. I'm just
Hello.
No. When I like to do when I do British, I do it like this. I try to talk like this. I go.
You go Michael Caine.
If I was to do Michael Caine, I'd do Michael Caine like this. But if I try, well, people do the British. There's different types of British. There's Cockney and this and that and that. I don't know. There's what's his name? It's mad, bruv. It's mad.
That's one. John Boyega.
Yeah, there you go. Then there's Idris Elba. Yeah, all right. What we're gonna do is go through this right here, and then I'm Luther, so I'm gonna go and feed me kids. I don't know. I haven't even watched that show.
That's a cool name.
Luther Vandross.
No, that's Luther. That's Luther.
Luther. He doesn't have an ER.
That's ER, but everybody pronounces it Luther.
There's
no ER. It's a Luther.
Sure.
But Luther, with the hard R.
What's happening? He said with the hard R, bro.
That's
what are you talking about? Luther with the hard R.
You feel it more when you say with the hard R.
You know who's good at this? Pilar's good at this. Because the one time when we were dating, I did a British accent, and she was like, "Oh, that's okay," and I was like, "Excuse me." she like basically told me my British accent was trash, and I was like, "What are you talking about, you lady? What are you saying to me?" And she was like, "Well, it's a little bit more like this. If you want to do it right, you're gonna do it like this." And then I was like,
"Damn it,
I'm gonna marry this girl."
One of my friends gets very drunk, and then she becomes British.
Who?
You don't know. It's one of my friends from
one of your friends
from work. She gets drunk, and she's like, I changed my name and changed my whole personality when I'm drunk. I was like, I don't believe you. And we went out one night with a bunch of people, and she was just speaking Pole.
Pole.
It's like, who the hell are you?
That's tight.
Shout out to Erica, man. It's cool.
I do a bad British accent when I'm trying to do my Amy from Sonic Adventure voice, because I make Amy. For some reason, she talks like this, doll, but if I get a little bit too deep into it, I start doing this, and I'm like, all right, hello.
Hello, I'm Nigel Thornberry.
All right, we're getting off on topic. The two black boys, Black Boy Joy, on episode 4 was Black Boy Joy.
No, that was...
Or the back end of episode 5 was Black Boy Joy. Episode 4 was just them meeting the was it what LZ was that?
It's
not Boston. They came from Boston.
In the game, it was Pittsburgh, but I forgot.
Kansas. So they went through Kansas, and they dealt with that one lady,
the Karen, Apocalypse Karen.
Ain't no way. It's the end of the motherfucking world, and you got Karen still out here. You still asking for the manager at this point? That's crazy.
And her main thing she wanted to do the whole episode, not take care of her people, not make sure everything's good, make sure the two black boys die.
That's true. That's so true.
Everybody's like, yo.
That's crazy. crazy.
Everybody's just like, yo,
Yo.
we need to do this. We need to make sure our people, it's just like, Sam and Henry, they have to go. They have to go.
Yo,
Nothing's happening until they're dead.
Yo, that's crazy. Because that's true as hell. Yo, she really, I'm having an epiphany right now because she really.
That's all she wanted to do.
She really just wanted to kill two black men.
Two black boys.
That's all she wanted to do in her whole arc.
She's like, they killed my.
Who did they kill? It was like her brother. But her brother did something evil or something, wasn't it?
No, he's like, well, he said like the brother was a good dude and whatnot, but in order for them to get the drugs, because the kid had cancer, so like in order for them to get the drugs, they had to rat and get him clapped. And then they get the brother clapped, and ever since then, she took power. It's just like, I want to make sure them two black boys die.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought you were about to say something.
Oh, no. I'll go to that point. I will not cross it.
I was like, I thought you were gonna be like, them two niggas got to go.
I was getting ready.
Oh, no. All right, I'm done. I'm done.
But no.
That's so funny.
But yeah, she was just cold-blooded. Everybody's just like, there is more important things to deal with than chasing two boys. Let them go. But then it also kind of ties in with Joel's whole situation because like at the end of the day, they both couldn't let go of the past for a brighter future, therefore killing the past in a relationship. Brother.
Sure, man. Whatever you're trying to say right now.
I don't know. Just like the rage of like a loved one is what they're both stuck in the past, trying to like hold on to past glories and whatnot.
No, this is true. They are definitely trying. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, that lady, she's over there got a past grudge going on that she won't let go of, and that grudge got her cooked, got her and her whole squadron cooked in that episode because they opened up the floodgates underground with them, the big pluffers.
Foreshadowing for part 2.
What happens in part 2?
Abby.
True, but wait, what do you mean?
Abby goes after Joel, and then spoilers for.
No, it ain't no spoiler, man. We beat this game 4 years ago.
I'm talking for the people, not us.
Oh, well, I hope y'all don't get spoiled, but listen, that's just what it is.
Abby, RIP's Joel, and then Ellie, in a fit of revenge, kills everybody.
That's true. Oh yeah, that's true. The whole thing is just about how old girl lost her poppy.
Yeah.
Poppy.
So it's just like they just did the whole arc for part 2, but in that one episode, where it's just overcome by rage, gets everybody clapped, including original Tommy, goes out like a G, getting his head ripped off by that big boy.
Original Tommy.
So the dude who played Tommy in the games was her Heavy, the dude with the machine gun. That's always with the Karen.
Oh, he was the voice actor for him. You gotta put 2 and 2 for me. I'm like, bro, we're talking about the TV show right now. I hear you.
Original Tommy.
Yeah. Spoilers. Then he got cooked at the end.
He got his head ripped
off.
off.
No, wait. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Joel's brother?
No.
You keep saying Tommy.
He played Tommy in the. I don't know the dude's name in the show.
No, but in the. Yeah, you're messing me up. All right, I got what you're saying. What you're saying is that Tommy is he's the voice actor, got his head ripped off in the TV show
by the bloater. Yes.
Okay, you were throwing me off because I was like, bro, what are we talking about right now? But no, I know exactly what you're saying. And also, I was gonna say Tommy didn't in part 2. He doesn't die.
He doesn't die.
No. He gets
eye shot out.
Was that what happened?
He gets shot. It goes blind in one eye because Abby shoots him, and then he like.
I just remember he just wanted revenge, and Ellie was
then
like,
he goes to.
You're not done with this.
Yeah, no, he goes to Ellie and he gaslights her and going.
Yeah, but no, he gaslights her after she finds Abby.
No, yeah, like that whole thing happens. He gets shot, and they're like, okay, whatever, we're just gonna live here and have a peaceful life. And then he's just like, he goes to their house. He's just like, I've been doing some trading, and I heard about these people that match the description of Abby in California.
Santa Barbara.
And she's like, no, I'm chilling. And he's just like, you swore to me that you would kill her. She's like, I'm chilling. And he's just like, you don't love Joel like I love Joel. And the girlfriend is like, get out of here, Tommy.
Well, that was part 3 of the game. That was not the end credits. That was literally part 3 of the game. And then they have that conversation, and her and old girl are like, are you really going to go do this? And then she goes off and does find them. But then she leaves them again. Well, she has the one-on-one fight with what's her name.
Gets her fingers bit off.
Forgot about that part. I have all the footage to that gameplay on this computer. I need to download it.
Yeah, she's like punching Abby. He puts her hand in her mouth, and Abby's like,
Can we get one more? Wait. One more shot of you doing that?
It just bites her 2 fingers off.
That's crazy.
And it's sad when she tries to play the guitar, but she can't anymore because her fingers got bit off.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's true.
God, it's so good.
It was a really good game. It was a really good story. I don't know. Do you give this game credit as a video game though? Like, it's more of like a very well written, tall tale that has a simulator. You know, like, to me, well, I mean, obviously it's a video game. Call of Duty's a video game, even though you can go do that for real if you want to. But I don't know. I kind of put it in the realm of like, it's a real story adaptation to you take the like reins of what the gameplay is. Obviously it's a video game, but I think that's why it's such an easy way to do a one-to-one comparison for TV, because there's less strain on what the source material is and the type of content that you're trying to give people. It's not as hard as like a Halo TV show.
I forgot.
Wait, I'm not done. It's not as hard. It's not as hard as a Halo TV show. Why would y'all do that to Master Chief? Goddammit!
I forgot that show exists.
Because you never watched it, Paul. You did not put yourself through the pain of Halo, the live action series on Paramount Plus, which I sat through.
I don't understand why people hate watch things.
Shut up. I wasn't hate watching. I was watching hoping that maybe it would give me some solace, and it didn't.
Hope watching is something too. Hope watching is a thing too.
There you go.
I don't know, it's just hope watching, man. And I sat through a bunch of stuff just hoping it would be good. Most of the Bad Batch season 2, hope watched.
Oh, really? It wasn't that good?
It's
got its moments.
It has episodes. Sorry, we're going to get to Star Wars talk.
I don't care.
Half a second. Bad Batch has episodes which are like, this is amazing content, fleshing out the lore, everything. And then there's just episodes where it's literally side quests.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd rather have episodes that are side quests than have stories that don't even fucking exist.
But
God damn you,
all of the side quests don't matter. They're just like, oh, we gotta go here, and every episode's the same. It's the 4 of them. We got a mission to do. Omega, the little girl on their squad. Omega, stay in the ship. Okay. 2 seconds later, I don't want to stay on the ship. And she gets off the ship, and then things happen, and then things go bad, and then they rescue Omega, and then they leave. And that's just every episode until it's not. And I'm like, oh, this is what I want. This is what I need.
They made you wait for it, which is super annoying. Why don't they just let us write TV shows? Because we know what to do with them, okay?
Yeah, but it's just like,
okay,
they'll have 10 episodes of side quests, 1 good episode, and then 7 episodes after that until you get like an episode that matters. That's the only thing I didn't like about Bad Batch, and I spoke with people about it somewhere. But that was...
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
What do you mean? Oh, nothing. What are you talking about?
Can't talk about that.
Oh my God, you're talking about work? You're talking about work-related stuff?
Can't talk about that.
Bro, you done, bro. I'm going to tell everybody.
No.
Season 7, 24... No, I'm just kidding.
Anyways.
I just closed my blind, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to scare you.
But no, like, yeah, Bad Batch.
All right, back to the Black Blacks. That's not funny. That's stupid. All right, listen, back to episode 5 of whatever this stupid thing is called. Last of Us. The brother and the other brother show. I think they did a good job of casting. I think they did. It could have been me.
Could have been.
Should have been me.
Could have been
Should have been your boy. What's his brother's name?
Sam.
Well, he had to shoot him. But yeah, no, Sam and Terry.
Henry.
Sam. Don't do it. He shot at Joel, and then it was like, wait a minute, brother, just relax.
I could bring you in warm, or I could bring you in cold.
Wait, what was that from?
That's Mando.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. But yeah, no. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was a well done episode. I think it's interesting how they like chunk along. I don't know what the word I'm trying to use is. Truck along. It's interesting how they truck along through the show with certain episodes in a way where you're getting what took us like 2 to 3 hours of gameplay.
That whole section's like 13 hours. It's like
no way, just fighting with the two blacks.
That's about like.
Why are you laughing? It's not funny.
That's about a 5-hour section of the game.
Yeah, no, that part of the game is definitely long, and I just thought it was cool. I think that it's interesting and kind of well done the way they condense it down, but I do think that some episodes maybe don't benefit as much from it, because I believe everything after Henry and Sam kind of felt rushed, but I guess like rushed in a sense that for me, I'm looking at it from the perspective of like, it's TV, dude. It's gonna have to be mashed up eventually towards a certain part. So you're gonna get a few montages. Like that hospital had to get a montage. Like, bro, that we were cooking in that scene.
But like, but the thing about it that they do that they cut out a lot of the time is like between all of the big story beats are just creeping, crawling, and stabbing, and pop, 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 and they just kind of got rid of most of it.
Well, I mean, I guess that they had to, because there's more 1v1 versus zombie content than there is story mode and cutscenes in the game. It just is, especially if you keep losing. If you keep losing and you, oh man, I lost, got a grenade that hit me. I got stabbed. Clicker. That's 4 hours out of every single mission is going to be something like that. So you can't really get mad at it. I don't know. But I thought that was cool. I don't even remember what's episode 6. Because was there 8 episodes or
8? There
was 8.
Cannibals was 7.
It was second to last?
Yeah.
Huh. What came? No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Was it? Does anybody remember?
Cannibals was second to last, and the last 2 episodes the finale. What was episode 6?
What was episode 6? They had some sort of... Oh, weren't they riding a horse? It was before he fell off the horse. Remember, he got shot and stabbed. I don't know why. What happened there?
They were going to
didn't they have to go
college, because that's where the Fireflies were.
They met the giraffe.
No, that's the last episode.
Is that the last one?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't know.
No, episode 6 is the Left Behind. Ellie's backstory.
Oh, Ellie's.
With
sorry,
queen.
that's what it was. Yes, there you go. Thank you. It was Ellie and her homegirl.
Her queen.
Her queen. It was Ellie and her queen, and they were together having their little night at the museum or whatever that was. Night at the mall.
Oh, that was so pretty.
It was very pretty.
It's like no. That was one thing I kind of wish was different. I was like, don't kill Riley. And then she gets bit.
I thought that was interesting because I've never played that story, and I was like, well, I'm gonna watch it here because I'm probably definitely not gonna play it. And I thought that it went. I like the whole story. I thought it was interesting. I'm curious to know the person who was recruiting Riley. Was it what's her name?
Marlene.
I
think so.
Okay, I think it was Marlene as well. And then the only issue was they fought one clicker. I think it was multiple clickers in the game.
It was a couple.
Yeah,
because like they're dancing on top of something to some song, and then something breaks, and then like a bunch of clickers just swarm, and then you just got to shoot them off, and then at the end they're both bit.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, but I mean, I thought that whole episode was really well done. That one click, I thought that one clicker was clicked to the wall. I thought he was stuck doing his little clickety clack clack.
He looked cool.
He did. He did.
He looked like Stranger Things.
Yeah, he did look like that, like almost splitting into the upside down. But they got that part at the end. The only part that I'm trying to like really wrap my head around is once Riley changed, which is the story she told Joel. She was like, I had to murk my best friend.
You don't see that in the game.
Do they even talk about it like that in the game?
It's implied that
it's
she killed
implied,
her, but you don't see it.
Dang. Have they ever said what it is about her blood that makes her immune?
Well, they showed it in the show.
What was it? Just like
When like she was about to get birth, the mom got bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's
Oh, I thought that she was immune prior to that.
no, because like the mom was giving birth to her as she got bit.
But why would the mom not be immune?
Because
doesn't she have the magical fallopian tubes?
No, but like I'm assuming like it's since she got bit during pregnancy, the cordyceps stuff bonded to Ellie as a baby right then. So she grew up with the natural immunity. It's TV
Well, no,
science.
yeah, that's just us. That's just us speculating at that point because I was under the impression that the baby, I thought the baby was going to come out like Predator or whatever you want to call it,
No,
like Alien. So you're telling me that maybe the cordyceps bonding to the mom made that possible? I guess that's possible. I don't know. I could be wrong. We could be right. Who knows what we're thinking? Episode 7 is the
finale.
No, it's episode 7 is the
Predators.
Yes. We can get you whatever your medicine. Don't worry. Don't put it too high.
I love.
What you about to say? Where's the cancellation button? Which one was it?
Nothing.
Which one was it? Which one is it? Which one is it? I just don't know which one it is.
It's on the next.
Oh, it's the next pad there.
To the left.
Okay, cool. All right. So what were you about to say?
I forgot. Oh
no, you don't.
I love Jesus. Love me some you.
Whoa, okay, Paul. No, we're not doing that. All right, well.
That's what the Cannibal Boy said. Cannibal Man.
That's what the Cannibal Boy said.
Cannibal Man. No, but like in the show, they made him way more. Man. They made him way more creepier in the show than they did in the game.
Did they?
Yeah, because like in the game, I didn't understand when I was playing. So he's like, he tried to, but like I never got that he was like putting the Riz on her. Throughout,
maybe you weren't paying attention to the game.
I wasn't.
I remember being in that weird ass freaking dining hall with him and all that. The girl who broke your finger. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that part. But like
sliced dude's neck, and then
I didn't expect. I didn't see him like straight up like I like you and I want you.
Yeah, no, I think it was one of those things where when he was at his last whatever you want to call it, when he was down on his luck in the end when the dining hall was on fire, he was like, if I'm going down, I'm going down and getting what I want in SA or whatever. I don't know. Listen, I didn't write this. It was written by Wahite. I'm just No, but I thought, I mean, listen, that dude was creepy. The dude was creepy in both, in my opinion.
David was creepy.
I don't remember him not being creepy. So either way, dude killed the role. Good for dude. And I think what's her name did a great job of playing her role in that scenario because that's a terrifying thing to even have to go through. On top of zombies,
yeah,
and you eating people,
and they're eating people.
Ugh.
The meat is human.
Ugh.
I just couldn't. I'd die. It's okay.
You want to take a bite out of me, baby?
I like. I'm a thick boy. I like meat, but I'm not trying to eat my boy.
What you mean?
I'm not gonna eat you, baby.
You're not gonna eat me?
No.
But Paul, if we had to eat each other.
Oh no, kill me. You can eat me, but I'm not gonna eat you.
All right, listen, hey bro.
I got lots of meat.
You got
on
a
me.
lot of meat on you, boy. I'm gonna eat for 10 fortnights.
You'd be good. You'd even have Gabe eat me. It's fine. I'll provide my body for my boys. I'm just not gonna eat y'all.
No. I listen. Listen. I'm not gonna even get into that because cannibalism to me, I think eating certain foods is also weird. Like if we get into this conversation, it's gonna make me want to be vegan for a week. Because I'll just get weirded out from like the foods that I already currently eat.
Yeah.
Because I've had that happen before where I sat back and I was just like, well, you are just chomping into something. All right.
A nice little cow. Nice little oink oink.
pork and beef, huh?
Pork and beef.
I haven't had
A little bit of that bird.
that yard bird. That's what my dad used to call it. He ate my yard bird. All right, finale was kind of. I mean, was that the part? Like, because there's a part of the story that people complain about being rushed. Was there anything skipped over?
Yeah.
What was skipped over?
It wasn't quite. They skipped like a big combat section, which I knew they probably weren't going to do because that would have cost way too much money. So like when they're walking to the place, they see the giraffes and they keep walking, and then they find like an underpass, like for a freeway. And in there's like 3 bloaters, and then like there's a flood. It's flooded, and then they get swept away because Ellie can't swim. So they get swept away. Joel tries to rescue Ellie. He finally gets her like to safety, but she's knocked out.
Yeah.
And then when he gets like to the land, he's like, okay, cool. Fireflies come up to him. He's just like, what are you guys doing here? He's like, yo, my girl, blah, 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 blah. And then they hit him. And then he wakes up in the hospital.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, again, they just cut out another moment of the game where we're just fighting things. That's all it is. Because was that the second game where you did no, that was the second game where you go underground and you're in the subway.
That's 2.
Okay, that's 2. But in number 1, right before you do get to San Diego, I don't know where it is they are when they find the hospital. Seattle? Was it Seattle?
I think it's Seattle.
Before you get there is that like just a long stretch of you fighting against monsters in that kind of
it's like a
subway, and they get whipped away in water. I remember that being a thing too.
And then that's when it happens.
Yeah, they
get in the bus, they get flooded out. They wake up. Joel gets her to safety. Fireflies come in, knock them out. They wake up in the hospital.
Yeah. So they cut a good amount of stuff, but I thought that was fine. It wasn't like was there any storytelling that was cut? Not really.
The only thing they really skipped over was like the whole Bill thing, but that's okay. That could have been skipped. Bill, Bill and his boy when he were in the game.
Well, they skipped that in the game, not in the show.
Well, you don't see that. Well, I mean, like they skipped the whole town being rigged, them like trying to explore.
Oh, well, they swapped it. They swapped it for something else. Listen, what's going on in this show, man? This ain't no zombie show.
Shout out to that film.
I'm gonna talk about it because it's so goddamn funny. Listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all a little funny ass thing real quick, and it's kind of toxic, but it's hilarious as well. I was at my uncle's house, and I'm not outing him. He knows who he is. Y'all don't know who he is. I was at his house, man, and we were talking about The Last of Us, and I was like, "How you like the show?" And he was like, "Oh man, it's a bad boy, brother. I like that show." And then I was like, "That's cool, yeah, man. The last episode's really good." He's like, "Now wait a minute. Now that last episode, what's going on with all this kissing with these brothers and this man on man? I haven't seen a zombie yet." And I was like, "Wait, you saw a zombie? You saw zombies all through episode 1 and 2. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with episode 3?" He's like, "Nah, man, too much of that all that guy on guy kissing and love. I want to be married to you. What is all that?" And I was like, "Man, your generation is just lost in that world of this is not something I am subscribing to, nor do I want to see in my content, huh?" That's so funny.
Because when you told me the story, I know
you know who I'm talking. You know how you talk, so you know.
So like I hear it every time. These brothers are sick.
Yeah. This is the devil's work I'm seeing on my TV.
David.
This is the devil's work I'm seeing, guy. I tell you. I was just like, "Yo, Unc, you gotta let that go, man. That's a crazy way to think. In this day, long, I could understand if that's how you felt when you were young. If you were not even my age, if you were 20 and young, or maybe like 30 and younger, sure. This man is in his 70s complaining about these gay scenes. There's nothing wrong with it. There ain't nothing wrong with being gay.
It was beautiful.
It's beautiful love. Listen, we gay for each other. I love you, brother. I love you, my brother.
I love you too.
Gay as in happy. Or not.
Or not. That's why I take antidepressant pills.
Let me eat you, brother. Wait, what? What?
Anyways.
Oh man, but yeah, all right. So I just needed to say that because it's so funny.
These brothers
He was so.
sick.
You gotta understand how frustrated he was talking to me about it, and I was like, "You're genuinely mad. What are we paying for?
Where are the zombies?
Where are the zombies?" I was like, "They're not in this episode." Oh my gosh! All right.
Finale. School shooter Joel.
That is how he started to behave. I guess you could say that. Yeah. Do me a favor if you could scooch in. No, toward. Just forward. Just forward.
Oh.
Sorry, there was a little bit of background static. All right, so yeah. School shooter Joel. I mean, well, you know what though? Because I gotta go back and watch the cutscenes from the game because I don't remember how he woke up from that. I don't remember how he knocked out. Was it the exact same with him talking to whatever her name
Marlene,
is? Yeah, because like my thing is Marlene left him in his care, and then you expected him to just be that way when he was,
and not give him the option or like
just even say goodbye.
Yeah, because like he gets knocked out and he wakes up and he automatically, she's already getting prepped.
Well, I guess because Marlene realized who she left in her care.
If Marlene she would have popped Joel right there.
This is true. Listen,
I'm sorry. Like
that's true.
Situations like that, I realize in a post-apocalyptic world,
gets to popping.
Everybody's dying.
Everybody going
Everybody's
die.
catching
pew,
around.
What's that from?
Bang, bang.
Isn't that what's the name? Kevin Hart.
Pew, pew, everybody gonna die.
Oh Lord.
Because she knows personally what he is capable of. Joel is not somebody you leave alive. Joel is somebody like I said with like Roman Reigns. The only way somebody's beating that man in the ring is somebody shoots him.
Oh my God.
At this point. You take him out. You don't let him. He's bonded with this little girl.
Yeah.
She knows he lost a daughter throughout like a year's worth of time bonding with somebody, not to give him an option and expect him to be like, oh, well.
Yeah, true. I was going to say, have they ever clarified how Joel is so good at what he does, or has that never been explained? Is it just like lay of the land and I've just been on my own and I can just handle a gun well? There's no real backstory to him being like a Rambo super soldier.
No, he's just a dude.
He's
like
just a
the
dude.
only thing, like Tommy's the only one, because he went to the army. So Tommy's like a sniper.
Okay.
So like it explains why Tommy's good at shit, but
Uh-huh.
not Joel. Joel's a carpenter.
That boy's a carpenter laying out that whole hospital like that?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. What kind of wood is he chopping? Death. All he does is make what do you call those things?
Splinters.
No. No. All he's doing is carving caskets. That's what I wanted to say. That's all he's carving. Nice. That was a good one.
That was a good one. Anyways, yeah, like Joel just, yeah, you don't leave that man alive.
I mean, that's true. Maybe I want to say that Marlene was possibly under the impression that Joel has been so hardened by losing his daughter, so hardened from the last 20 years, right? Because it was 2003 when I think it kicked off.
Yeah.
The spores. So I think she was under the impression that that's 20 years of him not getting close to anybody. So there's no way he'll waste time getting close to this little girl. Wrong answer. And next thing you know, that boy is Baba Yaga. The Baba Yaga of the Last of Us.
Wicked everybody.
And I think they did a valiant job of showing that scenario in the hospital where you're going through, even him getting away from the first two guards who walked him down the stairs. I was like, okay. They're gonna need to call John Wick on you, boy. I thought that was a really well done. I thought that literally that whole scene was just really well done. And I was sitting back through the montage watching it, and I just sat back and said to myself, yeah, yeah, we knew this was coming. And this is one of the best parts of the game is trying to get out of that hospital and find Ellie and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I will say at least they didn't go out of their way and mark off every nurse. Because I guess they mentioned that you don't have to do that in the game.
You don't. You just have to kill the doctor. I'm everybody. Flamethrower. Because I just thought in like most gamers, I'm already gone this far down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
everybody gotta go. No survival.
And I think, and that's what I meant by the disconnect between this game and a regular video game, because this one is so based in real life that, well, real world fake scenario. But you know,
yeah, because like up until that point on the show, Joel's only killed maybe 2 people throughout like the whole show, like humans that are in zombies.
Yeah,
he killed the dudes in the shop. But at that point, you've always just heard, Tommy, we've done some terrible things. It's like, we're not those people anymore, Joel.
No, he didn't. Tommy say, no, you did those things.
Yeah.
I did them to save you, boy.
Yeah, pretty much. But you've heard it, and then you like kind of got a sense of it when he was torturing those dudes with the knife. But then in that last episode, you're like, oh,
gets busy.
Joel is a monster. Joel is a monster. But like, I loved, because my family called me like when the show aired. She's like, so does the game end like that? I was like, yep.
Yeah, the first one
The first one ends exactly like this. Like, so you murder everybody, you go somewhere, Ellie asks you a question, and the game just ends. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Yeah, she knows, because like she obviously knows that everything he told her was a lie.
Man, I forgot about that, because they went through all that. They ended up in the car. Next thing you know, they're on the freeway, and he has that conversation with her, and he's like, oh, I guess it was just an accident. They got a whole bundle
bunch of kids.
That part was the part that was even worse, because he was just like, oh yeah, Ellie, they're good. They got plenty of kids who are just like you. And then she's like, okay, and then goes back on her bed. Man,
yeah,
that was crazy.
People are like, I have friends who are like, I'm playing Last of Us 2 right now. I'm just like, good luck.
The funny thing about Last of Us 2, which is a very good game, is just I did not know it was gonna be that long.
Yeah, there's like 4 places where the game is like, okay, it's the end of the game. Psych.
It almost made me mad how long it was. I was like, y'all could have turned this into a cutscene. Give me any.
The whole Santa Barbara section could have just been
the
cut.
whole. I didn't have to play as Abby, in my opinion, but I did like it. It was cool. I appreciated it, but I just remember being like, I mean, you're just gonna make me replay what I played all the way through just so I could see it from a secondary perspective? Boy, ain't no way, boy. I'm not in the mood. I ain't got the time. But I did it, and we beat it, and it was fun. And the whole time I was watching this season 1, I told you that I was like, dang, where are those weird like Aboriginal Caribbean cannibals? I don't know if there was any race.
There wasn't. They were just.
I don't know why I called them Caribbean or Aborigine.
I don't know.
Well,
canceled. Anyways,
racism.
That like going forward though, like my thing is, how are they going to do season 2? Because there's, in my brain, 3 ways you can do it. Because we're past the point. In 2, there's parts of the game where you play still as young Ellie and Joel on an adventure, and then like, because they go to like the
I think that's gonna get spliced into season 2, but yeah, what were you
saying?
saying?
Because like they go to like the museum, they do like the astronaut thing, and then Ellie finds out the truth of what happened, or she forces Joel to do it, and then
that's why she hates her in the beginning of the second game.
Yeah,
right, pretty much
because he lied to her, and she's like called him out on his shit. She's just like, "Tell me the truth, or I'm gone." He's just like, "I killed everybody," and she's just like, "You monster." She's like, I'll stay, but
I killed everybody for you.
She's like,
everybody.
I'll stay, but like you and I are done situation. So
I remember that.
Yeah, so they could do that, start it off, and then do they end season 1 or season 2 with the Abby killing Joel part, or do they open it?
I think they end season 1 with the first golf club swing. Like right at the 4, like cut right to black when she takes that first swing when they get him on the floor. And then cut back to season 3 and Ellie is yelling out, "No, please stop, no," and then go. And then you got another, and then mind you, you take that, we give you a season 3 of Ellie, season 4 of Abby, season 5 of Ellie and Abby combined. Ooh, why don't we write TV?
That's how I would do it, but like also
Give me some money.
I don't think there's enough story between 2 and.
I don't think there's enough story, and I don't think there's enough time. Cause I think that little girl's gonna get older, and
That's why I think they
also
need to
I
film.
don't. But she might not get much taller. She might have a growth spurt. I don't know. Isn't she like?
I think she's 18 though.
Oh, we good. She's a shorty. It's all good. Short
Yeah.
queen. No big deal.
So like she's not gonna grow that much, but it's just like I don't think there's enough material. I do like a halfway season of that's when the shit gets real. Is you meet Abby like episode 2, oh everything's cool, and then episode 3 halfway through kill Joel.
Wait, you said you said episode 3 kill him halfway through season 2 or 3?
Halfway through season 2, because season 2 could be the rest of Ellie's journey. Season 3, because they said there's only 3 seasons so far. Season 3 could be Abby's section.
Oh, they got confirmed for 2 more seasons?
They got confirmed for 3.
Yeah, so season 2 and 3.
2 and 3. So
I don't know.
first
Whoa.
episode is just like, or they could just start it off. I don't know how they would do it for TV.
Watching a season of Abby. that's that's true. That's true. Because we are the ones who have played the game. How is the public gonna react?
Oh, I would hide the actress who plays Abby. I would hide her.
She gonna need security.
You think Joffrey got it bad? Imagine the girl who murders Pedro Pascal with a golf club. In wrestling terms, he's gonna have so much real life heat.
Oh my God.
You're gonna have to hide her, at least for like a week after the show airs, because people love Pedro
Pascal
so much. And the way she beats his ass with a club, shoots him in the leg with a shotgun, gets on the ground, he's begging, and then she mashes his man's brain with a golf club.
And he saved her. She was now listen, she's valid for her frustration, because he did come up in that hospital and let it off, set it off, get it off, and lit her daddy up in the process. So she's valid. But at the end of the day, that's our Joel. And don't nobody touch our Joel.
This is true. Even though like by the end of the game I was rooting for Abby more than Ellie, but
what do you mean? You were rooting for Abby more than Ellie? What do you mean?
I was like, I hated Ellie by the end of 2.
Oh,
just like
I haven't thought back about that gameplay in so long. She was very toxic in the end, wasn't she?
Yeah,
because she just didn't even know what her motivation for anger was anymore. She was just like
killing. Joel's dead. I gotta kill everybody.
Everybody's gotta die.
Yeah, and so I don't know. By the end, like Abby had got a kid traveling along. She became Joel.
She was with the little Asian girl. You talking about that kid?
Yeah, Seraphite.
But she took that little. I forget that whole storyline. She took that little girl. Oh, no.
She had 2 of them, Yara and Lev, and then they try to escape their cult. But then one of them dies, and the other one was just like
that was her sister. Her sister, wasn't it?
Brother. She's like, they hated me because I was trans.
I remember. No. The one that she travels with is trans.
Yeah.
I'm saying the one that who they had to leave behind was his sister.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yara.
that's what I meant.
She dies. No, she dies. She gets clapped.
Wait, what?
She gets killed. I forgot how, but she
not
dies.
The one that travels with.
Not the one. No, Lev got rocked though.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that. By that big dude or whatever. Yeah. Uh-oh. Damn, bro, you knocking out the audio plug? No. What in the shit? This dude, Paul, bro. Stop. I don't know what you doing. You gonna play with the mic? What was it? Just playing with the microphone, brother. Damn, brother. You're just like them boys in episode 3, just playing with stuff. I'm playing. There we go.
Testing. We're back.
Yeah, now get closer to it.
And now we're back.
Here, there you go.
But who are they going to get to play Abby? Because
they should get the actress who looks like her. She ain't gonna be able to walk through. She ain't gonna be able to walk nowhere.
Yeah.
Wait, the actress who. My thing is this is the part I'm not understanding about voice acting in video games, because I just auditioned for a voice acting video game. Why? What is wrong with the voices of the character models who are acting out the scenes?
They're probably too old.
No. Like the girl who played Abby looks just like Abby in the face. Might not be as buff and ripped and cut, but looks exactly like Abby in the face, and doesn't do the voice for Abby. Which I guess, okay. Oh, you know what it is? Okay. But that's the weird part. Didn't she have to do all the mocap? She had to do all that,
The
right?
voice actress, yes.
Or wait, no, who did the mocap?
The actor. So whoever's doing the voice is doing the mocap. Troy Baker did all the mocap for Joel.
True, but that's different. Troy Baker got to play Joel and voice Joel, so he performed what he was doing, and then they conformed a character around
same
him.
with Abby.
Okay, so wait, so the voice actress
Laura Bailey
plays Abby.
Mm-hmm.
Is she acting in all the mocap scenes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so then the person that they just used was just a reference plate.
Mm-hmm. So they use somebody what's her name?
I didn't. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Ellie's girlfriend, Dina.
Yeah, Dina.
She's a real person
In real life. So is Abby.
But Dina, the girl who plays the body of Dina,
Doesn't act.
She's just literally the body.
But what do they do with them? They just say, "Hey, can we just use your face for this game?"
Yeah, they do a scan.
I thought that
they pay them some money and they fuck off.
I thought that they were acting. I thought that they were doing like acting scenes, and then they would use the voice actors to emote the characteristics through voice acting. But then again, it's not the same as a video game, similar to like a game where I guess it's not human based. So maybe it's completely different. I should probably just go watch the behind the scenes of this game, because I don't even know what the hell happened.
Can tell you.
What?
Well, they put the dots on people's faces, so each. I've been learning this stuff. So the rigs of the people. So I for instance, I have a scan of myself. Mm-hmm. Don't ask how. So I have a scan of myself. But if somebody wanted to be me, I could have you do a scene.
Got it. I know how it works.
And then put your model and your actions on a rig, and then put that rig on my body, so I could be you.
I hear what you're
saying.
I know what you're saying. I think my brain didn't understand what the point of having the body actor was for, but now I understand that the body actor literally is just a reference for the animators to create a character off of, similar to the Spider-Man video game with the original body actor who got swapped out for a more Tom Holland looking ass boy. And I thought that body actor acted, because that game was did he not, or so you're telling me the voice actor did all that? If I don't even know if they did the cutscenes, or if they just they might have just custom made
Yuri
it.
Lowenthal did the voice of Peter.
Yes,
and he's in everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what the hell's going on, but sorry, what?
Yeah, no, but for that they had Troy Baker, Joel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is what it is. Last of Us.
Well, that was I think that was the Last of Us talking about it. Is there anything else to talk about at the end?
No.
What would you give this show out of 10 as an adaptation of a video game to TV, my boy?
10 out of 10, because it was the only show that, even though, besides my Star Wars fix, I would have to watch right when it aired. I don't do that with a lot of things, so that's
why did you have to watch this right when it aired? You knew exactly what was going to happen.
It could have been different.
Why do you do this, Paul?
Episode 3.
Why are you like this?
Episode 3 was completely different.
It could have been different.
Episode 3 was completely different. So
it could have been different.
Ever since that happened, I was just yo, we are in uncharted territory.
Sure, I guess that's true, but I don't see it that way. I think personally for me, it was a 10 out of 10 because it's one of the first video game adaptations that actually takes a lot of the source material and then just recreates it for television. Thank you to Sony and HBO for allowing Neil Druckmann to actually be a part of his own thing, because they'll usually be like, oh, no, don't worry. We'll take the TV rights and we'll make it. we'll do our thing because that's what they're doing with this Avatar: The Last Airbender reboot. That's what they did with Halo. That's what they did with Ghost in the Shell. That's what they did. All Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Johansson. All these garbage adaptations. Well, those weren't even. That's not even video game adaptation. But Sonic almost got ruined until we complained. We did that.
Sonic.
We saved you, bro.
You did.
Thank you, JD. Sonic the Hedgehog.
I still haven't seen those.
What'd you say?
Still haven't seen those movies.
Oh my fucking God, Paul! I hate you for that. You want to watch Sonic right now?
No,
we're gonna watch Sonic, everybody. We're watching it live, baby.
I'm a Mario boy.
Oh my God! No, you have to watch it before Mario. What do you mean? It's so good.
I'm okay,
bro. It's so good. What do you mean?
I'm okay.
I don't care if you're okay. Because this, you know what this is? This is exactly what you used to do to me when we were kids. Because I liked Sega and he liked Nintendo and he didn't give a shit about Sega. And I was all about Sonic and he was all about Mario. And I liked both, but I was more of a Sega fan at first. Shout out to Nintendo for providing that product now. But the fact that you have not seen either Sonic movie is blasphemy. They're good movies. Why can't you watch them? Just tell me why.
I don't care.
But what the fuck else are you doing? Sitting on your ass, scratching your balls. What?
Learning Unreal Engine 5.
God, I hate you so much. All right, y'all. That's it. That is the end of our podcast. I think we're done with this today. That is blasphemy that you have not seen those movies. They're so good.
Well, we'll see an even better movie in a couple of days. Super Mario.
All right.
Super Mario.
Bro, it's gonna be good because obviously, but you gotta respect Sonic. You don't like Sonic?
So he's okay.
He's okay? You don't like Sonic?
He was number 2. Sonic was The Rock.
Stop, Paul. You're saying stupid
Mario
things.
Stone Cold.
What are you talking about?
Good
That's an honor to be called The Rock. Sonic, let's go. What are you saying? What?
He's a good.
He'll
always be number 2. Sonic is so mid. His consoles don't exist anymore.
That's not his fault.
Whose fault is it?
It's your fault. You know why it's your fault? Because you wouldn't partner with fucking PlayStation to make that goddamn console. Next thing you know, they came out, became our competition, and took us out of the game, bro.
I bought the Dreamcast. I bought it.
Fucking asshole.
I bought Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and I probably haven't bought it. Actually, I bought Sonic 06.
You have that?
I have that.
Let me get that. I need to play it. Do you still have it physically?
I don't know.
And let me know if you do. If not, I'll go find it.
But I had that. I played it. The game was garbage. And then I have not played Sonic since.
You're a terrible person.
Actually, I did buy Frontiers.
Why'd you buy that?
Zelda. This was like, I needed a Zelda fix, and I needed a Zelda like.
How far did you play into it? Not far.
Didn't even get past the tutorial. I got to where you got to Amy. You find Amy is like a hologram, and then I stopped. And then deleted it off my hard drive because I needed space for Fortnite.
Motherfucking Fortnite, you stupid motherfucking son. I fucking hate you, Paul. All right. Well, that's our podcast. That's great. All right. Hey, listen, if y'all have not already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/the JD and Paulcast, ! JD and Paulcast on Twitch. And if you go to Linktree, our links are always in the bio, link.tree/JD and Paulcast, and you can find all of our socials there, and that way you'll be able to follow us. Our personal accounts are there. You can follow us. You can help us grow this thing. If you guys enjoyed us streaming this podcast today, because we did this one live, people who are listening to this in audio format, we will do more audio. We'll do more streams. Maybe we'll do them to our YouTube channel in the future. I have no idea, or probably keep it consistent on my channel because there's people who want to watch. All right, Paul.
All right, JD.
You Sonic the Hedgehog hater. I've never known this. I didn't know you didn't just...
Sonic's okay. Like,
stop calling him okay. He's cool. He's so much cooler than Mario. But shout out to Nintendo for providing that product.
What does Sonic do besides go fast?
What does Mario do except for to be a plumber?
He's a plumber.
What
He's
do you
a
mean?
savior of Princess Peach.
What do you mean?
He can turn into a cat. He can turn into a giant kaiju cat. He can turn into a raccoon.
So?
He can turn into clouds.
What?
He can turn into fire.
No.
Water.
No.
He gets a cape. He can fly.
No.
Sonic it just wants to be Goku so bad that they even brought a silver Sonic to become Trunks. And Vegeta is just Shadow. Not as good as Sonic, but still not as good as Mario. Mario is forever.
You are not mic dropping that shit.
I'm leaving, Mario.
No, you're not.
Mario.
Get your ass back.
Oh! Wait, that's Mickey Mouse. It's me, Chris Pratt.
I hate you, bro.
Good night, everybody.
I hate you, dog. That is so frustrating.
Bye, everybody.
Wow. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the JD and Paulcast. Hit the follow button. Like, share, links. We'll see you next time. Next time.
Next time, baby.